I don't. Unfortunately, Rank of Fire 3 happened in the middle of my entire computer glitching. Like seriously. So I was unable to. I said there was nothing got saved from that. Nothing. All I have are I have the highlight reel, and I have the path to the finals videos, and that's it. And that's it. Hold on, I'm gonna get the elos up.
Yes.
You have a link to the 2v2v2 tournament. If you join the Discord for Ring of Fire 5, I don't know if there's still a command for that. Here, I'll make an invite right now. One moment. There you go. Just go there, Boothman. There's a 2v2v2 sign up. Just put your thing in there. If you find a partner, let me know. Make them sign up too. If not, then I will assign loose people. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. What's Trundo's current elo? He is a 1590. What is he? 1350. 1358 at the moment. Former Ring of Fire champion. 1358. He's been in this situation exactly before many, many times, Trundo. I don't want to put my money on him, as the format is not quite the same with the Ungarrisonable King. But if he can get to a state where he can get his king in a decent pen, I think he's going to be okay. What was the prize for Trundo's tournament? His prize for Ring of Fire 3 was $1,500. We managed to get up to $4,200.69 with the prize pool. That was also when we hit like the sub goal high or whatever, I believe. I think. That was a crazy time. And I got partner from Twitch. That was an insane time. There's been a few insane times. Trundo is slippery as fuck. This is true. 100% agree. Blue luring a boar in. Okay. Civs. We'll go over the civs. Put on this side. Nope, it's still coming up on the that's we want Berbers. There we go. Berbers here for Sensar. They move faster in Dark Age. They got faster moving villagers. They get cheaper cavalry units. They also get a tech where they get their regenable camels. And they have one of the better castle units in the game, the Camel Archer. Sensar, the red player, saying, I want to let you know. What? You guys want 2v1 with us as Hylo? Want to let you know, if you do, I'll focus you down first and set up Snappy for win. But if you let me fight him, I'll not touch you until I beat him. Snappy's king is threatened by... Oh, he's got his king in the corner. Best chance for your win. Sensar negotiating with Trundo. God, I don't know if I'd be negotiating with Trundo. Trundo says hi. Yeah. If I was Trundo, I would work with Snappy to take out Sensar. But anyway, Snappy playing as the Berbers. Up next, we got Trundo. And he's played as the Civ. I feel like he played as the Civ a whole bunch, right? It was the Frank. Someone even called it out, right, in chat? Was it Emperor Alasan? Someone said Eternal Frank's here for Trundo. He does play a lot of Franks. He's very strong with them. I think he likes their cheap castles more than anything. But also the option for Paladin. He's a staple play for Trundo is make a ton of Paladin. And they get the farm upgrades for free. They get berries super fast. Basically as fast as Hunt. They have faster working stables. And they also get extra line of sights on their knights. What else they got? There's something else I always forget. Oh, and the free hit points, so they don't have to pay for bloodlines. And they get extra beefy Paladin. Takes an extra spike in Imp. Snappy. Why are we getting two different names for Snappy? That's tripping me out. Anyway, Snappy, playing in blue, as the Bohemians. Bohemians, of course, get the chemistry and Castle Age. They also get a whole bunch of funky tech. The Fervor and Sanctity affect villagers, and the mining tech for free. And Spearmen deal extra bonus damage. And of course, they do Hussite wagons as their unique unit, which is a popular build with them these days. They got a ton of Pierce armor. And they're kind of like, they're like a conquistadors with a ton of Pierce armor, if I had to directly compare them to something. Snappy also asked, I forgot. Snappy asked for a truce. Sensar messaged Snappy. And then told him to 2v1 him. So red and blue are working together, and then red and yellow are working together. And then yellow saying he messaged me, and then blue saying I will do FC unique unit. So he's gonna go in the Hussite wagons. Yellow pushing in deer. Trundo, my prediction is to get yellow, blue, and red to attack each other, and then we'll build a wonder, and or a 75 paladin. And then suddenly show up to someone's base and eat everything. And then the other player's base immediately after and win the game. One of those two things. When I talked to him last year, I feel like I had a DM conversation with him. It might have been in chat. He said that the kings he wasn't crazy about the king sniping and missed the wonders. He said it was two things that made it too hard for him to seriously compete, he felt. So I'm hoping that the Wonder and Relic Victory coming back might give him another shot at it. Former Rang of Fire finalists and champions will always have a spot in the main tournament. If they enter. You lost some money for the tournament pool, correct. Between PayPal fees and exchange rate and what the heck else happened? Oh, and I had to pay some things that were done for the tournament. I had to pay for the data mod. I promised that I would pay for the data mod, and I had to pay for the graphics, all the background graphics for everything. I had to re-up for that, so I'm including that in the tournament costs. That all came out of the PayPal, and I was just like, oh shit. So then I put like 50 of my own bucks plus like, it was like 48 something, and then even it up at 2,800. If it doesn't get back to 3,000, I'll put it back to 3,000 myself. Because it was stated to be 3,000 somewhere. I think it's in the title right now. But don't worry about that. If anybody wants to see like PayPal records of the shit, I'll totally, my PayPal records are so clean. Because it's literally just stream shit. I'm happy to like put that somewhere that I can do it without doxing myself. Is there a way I can do that? I'll do that. I'll figure out a way to do it. Tournament expense sheet somewhere. I'll release that if I can. Ween Dinchester primed while I was gabbing on. For 9 months, that means me and Ween Dinchester now have a baby. That I will name Weenrang. Or do you want to name it Grathdean? Grathchester? Grathchester? Rathchester. And then the Rang is spelled with an E. Rang Rathchester. That sounds about right. Off. Thank you, person that I'm assuming was Chopsticks, but may have been someone else anonymous. That's much appreciated. For I don't know who it actually was. It was just random. It was anonymous. I shouldn't just call Chopsticks out. Chopsticks says it wasn't him. That's kind of even more pog. Chopsticks usually just donos. Thank you, whoever that was. Much appreciated. I felt pretty fucking terrible about that, so thank you. I was like, I didn't really want to. I was like, do I say something out loud? I was going to say something. And yeah. There's a 2v2v2 tournament. I'm going to remind people about that. I should make like a Discord command again. Post the Discord link again. There's a 2v2v2 tournament that is running. I'm going to run it on next Sunday. I remember Halloweeners. If anybody was around for that, it's going to be run similar to that, all on one day. So if you're not going to be able to be there for like 10 hours, don't sign up. And then I'll see. We'll I don't know what we'll make the prize pool for that. I don't know. I'll figure something out for that. Maybe I don't know what I don't want to like keep. I don't want to ask for any cash. Like I'll figure a thing out. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll pull that out of the tournament fund. We'll do like a maybe I'll pull 250 out of that for that. That would make sense because it's promoting the main event. Next time, just say something. Chixo as a pedo doesn't know how to set up a PayPal account. Golden Kappa. Golden Kappa. Just casual Golden Kappa in chat. Trundo planning to wall half the map. It's a good half to wall, though. He's got a lot if he gets it off. This side will be trickier. The town center is going down very far forward, so it means we would have been trying to wall that. Blue's already got the trade cards running to that market, so might be planning to go that way. Plus, Red owns a decent portion of this map. And if he builds like a market there, it'll have decent length. Jigsaw asked about the 2,800, 3,000 difference, and then 2 minutes later, it's back to $3,000. That mean it was his $200? I don't know. I don't. Whoever donated anonymously, I'm very, very, very generous. I will release the tournament expense for him. That's whenever that was one of the. I'll put that in my sticky notes. Yo, I got through so many of my sticky notes today. Watch this. It's because I did a bunch of the stuff in the sticky notes. Expense report for WOF5. For WOR5. I understand what that means. It's not a 2v2v2v2v2. It's only 3. It's only 3 teams, so it's 2v2v2. It's 6. Not 8. Four is too many. 3-way teams is great. Two Vivies. Just say it's the 2 Vivies format. Yeah, Cupid 19. Everybody will get it then. Good idea. Thanks. I am so wildly distracted right now. Jesus Christ. My ADHD. I'm just gonna lean into it. I'm gonna lean into it. I lean into it. Do you mean lean into my spider legs? No, nobody ever means that. Keep your disgusting spider legs away from Grassbrank. You gotta do something about his spider legs. Why am I the one that has to do something about Jeff's spider legs? Why aren't you the one that has to do something about my spider legs? I'll do something about the spider legs, all right, but it's gonna involve a baseball bat and about 15 minutes in a dark alley. Do it, Rhubarb. Dear God, I'm getting out of here. Aren't you supposed to be casting grass rag? Yo, this is going on YouTube, right? Hi, YouTube. My name's Barry the Beaver. I'm Barry the Beaver. Thank you. It's not my first time on the show. I'm a beaver that bites on the wood. Okay, no, but nobody gives a shit. My name's Lubov. I'm the real star of the show. It's called Lubov and Crew, you son of a bitch. I mean, it's only called that because you were the most popular one at the time of the show's creation. Now everybody hates you. You're so played out, and you're irrelevant, and you're culturally insensitive. No, that's you. You're racist against Canadians. I guess technically. Look, guys, I saw the walls. I reacted with comedy. That's all I can do. Kings give you so much anxiety. Why? This guy's hiding behind a tower. No one's ever going to see that. We have found out that you can physically hide the kings. That is a viable strategy. Even with... when you're running around a base and you have a bunch of military units and like you're not going to spot that, you know? I think that's actually pretty clever of Snappy, who has some Hussite wagons out. Red is fully walled on this side. Red is fully walled on this side. Wonder victory time. Kingpen going down near the back, but not right at the back. We got trade happening. What are these guys carrying here? We got 24 gold a cart. That's not horrible. Not great, but it's not horrible. What did Snappy say? Could you please know, should I attack now, he said to Trundo. We must attack at the same time. Let me know when you attack him. Please remove, Blue said the yellow. He flared something. I don't know what. Maybe that? Not happening. Yellow is prepping something resembling a push, but I don't know if they should. Wrath acting exposed. Oh no, did I not have my face covered? Damn it. I blame Cupid 19. No, we uncovered the king from its secret hiding location. I dislike that. Yellow putting a castle down on this side. This should be here. Yes. Maybe. Well, then it's in like Trebbing Ridge. Back here it's not. But maybe I kind of like it back. Ask Trundo to please let Snappy win. No. What's the relic situation? Blue's gonna have one, yellow's gonna have one. No relic victory happening. This is what Trundo can see. This would be nice if if it had more gates. And also didn't have wood. I think this should go around the wood. You know what I mean? Like, I think it should wrap around the wood. Encase the wood. Make the wood feel comfortable. Also, then it won't get sniped by an onager. Which might happen anyways, because this map, there's a giant big thing in the middle that's, like, prone to getting chopped by onagers. We can see a little bit into Blue's base because of this outpost, which is apparently not in tower range. This is what Blue can see. Red should definitely click up to Imp. If they clicked up. Yes. Yes, Grathrang. The river player is in. Blue says, okay, I'm dead. I mean, it depends what Red does. Red could just straight up just build a wonder. This is the lack of aggression is killing me. I gotta say. Watching the lack of aggression, it's not gonna work in the when you get it to like a 4-game series. 2ZK, hey yo, thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Have an explosion. And also, Raiders, watch out for that explosion on your way into the stream. And, I mean, Trundo can't be happy about all of these knights from 2Z. Oh, wait. Those are raid. Those are not. Those aren't real. Everyone's looking for a wonder. Trundo could, if he's up to imp in a minute, he could potentially do it. He's in a good situation to build one. He's getting more stone. Show me the wonder, Trundo. Go insta wonder. He's got a bunch of petards ready. You guys are in here at a good time because we've spent the last 35 minutes watching the players build walls all around marketplace here.
Guys, have you seen the rat gang? I don't remember.
I'm the gang rat.
Is it gang rat or rat gang?
Rat.
I always mix that name. The streamer, gang rat, gang rat, hang rat, rat wang.
Cupid with
Oh,
the
shit.
gift sub, thank you, and Kramer with the follow, much appreciated. Survivalist lost. Trundo can't lose too.
Yes.
I mean, it has to happen to all of us sometimes. The first round is rough. This will be the last year that the main tournament is not a 4-game set. And I will commit to casting the 9 gabillion games that ends up being. So I'll make all round of 81 games 4-game sets next year, I think. Be a lot of extra games, but take an extra like 2 weeks to cast. Sensar cutting. Oh, good call out. Good call out. Red's going through the middle, hits Treason. Who can see it? Can they see this? Yellow can't see this. Is that blue? The blue can't see this. Hold on. And yellow can't see this yet. If he's paying really close attention, he can see it. Oh man, is Snappy gonna snap? Snappy's got petards. Snappy's moving the Bohemian way. Is Snappy gonna push in right as Sensar goes for the snipe in Trundo's base? You know what? I love that Sensar is taking Trundo seriously. This kind of happened to him last year, Trundo, where he had a little bit of a target on his back. Like, people know what he does. It's 2 years on. I'm pretty sure Sensar was in that tournament 2 years ago. It's 2 years later. People still know. The legend of Trundo lives on. Feel like this is a mistake? I don't know. It might be for Red. Red's extending a lot. Yellow's got the king on the move. He's communicating blue, saying he's in my base. Trundo didn't build... He should have built like a big-ass king pet. Big enough that like it couldn't get hit by archers. And then force himself to get pushed through. Because the chop, although the chop was a little sudden... Sensar keeps hitting Treason, which I think is a good call, honestly. Oh, the Cavalier close in on the Camel Archers a bit here. There's still so many of them left. Trundo's king hasn't taken any HP yet. But Sensar spamming that Treason button. He just needs to cycle back. Yeah, I think cycling background's actually a good call. This is what Red can see, guys. Snappy hitting Treason as well. Snappy's in at Red's base. Snappy is in at Red's base. And this closed-in map turned surprisingly open in just a few minutes as players have jammed themselves into each other's base. Gotta move the king, Trundo! Trundo, you gotta move the king! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're dodging ballistic camel archers now. This is... Oh, they got picked off. The camel archers did the job here, but now we've got blue swarming through Sensar's base. Sensar's king's on the run just like Trundo's was a few seconds ago. And the thing is, the Hussite wagons are not as fast as the king. So in theory, we can run the king forever. In theory. But we still have a ton of Hussite wagons at our base. These are a great call. And we actually managed to clear a ton, along with the bombard cannons helping out. A ton of these Hussite wagons are now dead. Snappy keeps spamming the research treason button as well. And Trundo's out of rank of fire again. I'm not happy about this. I want to see Trundo go through every time. I want to see him in the semifinals every time because it validates everything about my format. And one fell Trundoing. But he gave it his all. I mean, he got killed pretty legit here. And he did a good job of running his king around. And I mean, Red may have killed himself. Honestly, looks like it may be a bad situation for Red here. Bohemians tend to win late. I think he should have prioritized Snappy. And that should have been Trundo's win condition, is Red prioritizing Snappy because Snappy was the higher elo. And in a stronger Civ, late game Civ position, I think. Hoofnice is just so hard to counter. And Berbers died. I feel like they died a Halboniger. And Halb Hoofnice is like just as bad, if not worse. Especially mixed in with the Bohemian War. Bohemian Hussite wagons, pardon me. The whole Trundo left gifted Red the game as well. Yeah, Bohemians just go hand cannons. Berbers die late to Bohemians, kind of. So he needs to go for a snipe, which he's doing. Where's Blue's King? Blue's King is in a pen all the way over here. There is a area we could, like, onager chop. And we could, like, delete and petard. Delete and petard is the play. Delete and petard. Or bombard sneak. Bombard sneak. Sensar could have this, I think. Blue's got to be careful. Blue's got to get that out of there, honestly. We cannot reach that. That's what Red can see. Could Berbers go Genitor? Ooh! Ooh, polling. Janitor might actually not be horrible. Janitor, like Hussar, Camel Archer, something like that. I don't know. The Onagers play a key role in taking out this mass, I feel like. The Bombards are nice in fending off the Hussites. Or fending off the Hoofnies. The Onagers are what's going to really cut down the Hussite wagons, although they're moving in on the villagers right now. Sensar's overboomed, so maybe we don't care about that too much. How much do we have random patches of wood left anywhere? We got some random wood left in places. We're not dire on that front yet. This was a wood plenty marketplace spawn. We have our own hand cannons coming out. Well, he hasn't stopped making the Hussite wagons though. These were what was left. Red's king is accessible. Ooh. Ooh, this is true. The overchop on the king's not great. Bombard's lined up in the choke's pretty great, though, along with the... Oh, these guys. Watch out for the hoofdies. Hoofdies, I feel like they just eat everything. I gotta kind of agree on the janitor front. We do have infinite gold, though. That helps the Berber player a lot. But we are in danger of losing that. We should build the market somewhere over there, maybe. Take Yellow's base. Yeah, choke plus halbs plus onager is pretty sweet for value. But the hoofnies creeping in and upping in numbers. That's how many of them? 7? Oof. Is Red trading with himself? So on Marketplace, Real High, there are neutral markets in the corners. Each of the four corners have a neutral market that either any player can trade with. Janitor is seeming less and less crazy to me. Camel archers, but the thing is with janitors compared to skirms, guys. Maybe it is just skirms. The thing is with janitors compared to skirms, halbs do bonus damage against janitors because they're mounted units. We're sniping some of these hoofnies though. Nice picks with the camel archer. Mass. Here for Sensar. Look at the pop though. Red's honestly, I feel like Red's in trouble. We need a bunch of. Where were the hand cannons? I think the hand cannons were the right idea. I think hand cannon hussar wouldn't be horrible for YOLOing. Wait, we moved the king. Good call by blue. I think that's a great call by blue. We could sneak around the other side though if Red's careful. Janitors have HP and mobility though. They're also more expensive. I don't know. I'm not good enough to know. I know it would be I guess it would be an option here. I also feel like we might be better off ignoring this push and focusing on like a king dive. Like get some vills over here, build a siege workshop, and come in with like 3 onagers and just end the game. Takes a lot of mental map presence to picture all that black. Where to go and how to do that. And seeing this, you might be thinking I'm never gonna sneak through, but I think that's your best option. Now, we went for a little. There's some shenanigans happening here in the center. Got a little creep hap. Oh, we went for the snipe on the old king location. Rip. Red would have had it. We didn't get both of the petards through, but I think we would have had it. Ooh, the hussar are going to close on a bunch of these hoofnies here. 11 of them. 11 of them possibly going to go down. Ooh, well, we got 2. We got 2. I mean, it's more than 0. That is completely open and scaring the crap out of me. Blue's push continues. More like hoof not so nice. Oh, God, the sandwich of halbs. Remember, guys, you never want to be the meat in a halb sandwich. Halb sandwich bad. Oh, did we get one? Did we? We got one. There's blue vills repairing the hoofnies. We are setting up some stables over here from Sensar. Sensar struggling for wood. We should not be struggling for wood. There's an insane amount of rear wood. We should be fine for that. I don't like the... Camel archers are pretty great, though. Maybe we don't have thumb ring. They're firing. I feel like they're firing slow. I see an archery range. Red trading a lot. Yeah. How many trade cards? Oh, are we getting full? We got full length trade set up. That's what it is. Good call out. How much are we getting here? 77 gold a shot. So we can definitely go into like a more gold composition. We could go like, whatchamacallit, these guys and hand cannons and cavalier or something crazy. We could go like cavalier camel archer. Use the cavalierism meat shield or something. We need something that doesn't die to halbs, man. These also die to halbs if they close. We need something that does not die to halbs. Skirms. Hand cannons. Pile of goo in the shape of the opposite shape of a halb that they get trapped in, and then they're trapped in the goo, and then it's halb goo. Champs. Champs would die pretty good to the inevitable Bohemian Hussite Wagon hand cannon situation. Camel Archer, fine. Fine. If we can get up to like 30, 40 Camel Archers, then great. What do you stick in front of them? Hussars are nice and cheap. If we lose access to the trade, it could get bad. Another castle here, maybe. Can't afford. Blue, is Blue's full length trading yet? A little bit's going on. Yeah, we got some full length trade happening from Blue here. Blue pushed in on the northern side as well. We need to, why? We just made it to make a snipe. We need to make a snipe. It's open. It's literally open. It's open for business. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock every day. Head on in. Snappy's Discount King Emporium. We've got a big fat king. He sits there. Look at him going. Yeah, his name's Greg. He's a king. Yeah, his name's Greg. His name's Greg. He's dying to halbs. Sensar splits his army in some bizarre fashion. It gets absolutely demolished by the giant pile of halberdier. Something that no caster could have ever foreseen several moments ago when he said that camel archers kind of get countered by halbs. When they move in, bad news. Especially when we honor ourselves. We do have a champ swap that's occurring. The ghoulification continues. Sensar trying to slip out the back end. Has a lot of space to do it. It's kind of taking too long to do it. As we lost a ton of farms with this push from Blue. Bohemian extra damage halves. They're extra spicy. They do extra bonus damage. Oh my god. How many Hoofnies is that? That's insane. 14 Hoofnies? On the 14th day of Hoofnies, my Hoofnies said to me, 14 Hoofnies. I'm just go get my Santa hat soon. And here comes the capped rams for some reason. Capped rams? Are we going rams in the north? Oh god, the stacked camel archers. Oh god, the stacked champions. Oh god, the stacked hoofmies. Imagine you could stack them all on one little tile. That'd be terrifying. Buildings are going down faster than... We're still trying to get our camel archer numbers up. We have only like 2 castles left now. And it's go time, apparently. Hit the bongos. The Hoofnies raining hate down. All of the champions can disappear completely. One bombard tower cleaning up what remains. Hussite wagons also helping it. What the fuck are hukus? Hukwando is the world champion huku gatherer. It has been for 3 years. And points are named after him. Big brain. You can't hit them. You can't hit the markets though. The markets have infinite health. If he could somehow get like that one, or that one, or both of them, that'd be nice. Red is kind of prepared for a push up here. There's one champion in every barracks, as Red successfully completes its one champion per barracks program that it started in the 1960s. Over 5 million champions went unhoused using that program. If you are an unhoused champion, please contact your champion support leader today. Halberdiers, also known as herbiters. What it sounds like when I say halberdiers, really tired.
A Hyuki is a mythical creature from ancient folklore that is said to be a mischievous spirit with the ability to shapeshift into various forms. It is often depicted as a small, impish creature that enjoys playing pranks on humans. However, I must warn you that Hyukus are not to be underestimated, as their tricks can sometimes have dire consequences for their victims.
And we are going to have a similar engagement as the one we just had, but this time there's a bunch of hand cannons involved to make it even spicier here for Sensar. Berber champions are fully upgraded. They get the big chunky champs. All the upgrades that you can get, but there's nothing special about them. They're generic. What was Red thinking when he sniped the lower elo player? That he didn't want to die. And that Trundo is very sneaky and very good at winning in the situation that killing Snapy would have left him in. He was banking on him as his ability to take on Snapy in a 1v1. And I mean, to be fair, this is a great back and forth. I mean, Red is held and held and held and held. Like, we're still, like, popped up pretty decent. And we are in a champion Camel Archer composition. Trying to get forward siege down. The Bombards aren't doing great against the Hoofknees. Blue also has a pretty considerable Hoofknees mass and is adding their own hand cannons. And I think hand cannons are going to not... I think we need skirmishers from Snappy. Exclamation mark. Question mark. Somehow Sensar reads this and has Cavalier coming out. I'm so confused now. What was the longest match so far? We had one that went over an hour and a half. I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes-ish. Most of them end in like 30 to 45 minutes, like a regular 1v1. They're pretty great. The length has been excellent. They've all been quick, snappy games. It's been excellent. Snappy. I got lots of more for tomorrow as well. There's some live games, I think, happening tomorrow in addition to like a bunch of banked up wrecks. Still have like 3 or 4 more to go through after this. The Hussite Wagon. Oh, they are elite too. 230 HP. 10 pierce armor. These guys are doing like, what, 1 damage each? 2 damage. Champs won't work. I think we need more Hussar again? No, I don't even know now. Oh, God, they're getting devoured by the Halbs. Losing the Camel Archer mass stings so hard for Sensar. Although now the pop numbers are looking similar. Blue is fully leaning into this skirm swap. We got 40 skirms queued up. It might work, because it might clear the Camel Archers, and that's really what's stopping all these pushes from Snappy, is the Camel Archer mass at the end of the day. Keeps moving in, like, crushing the Hussite Wagons, sniping units. The skirms are going to make that a lot harder. skirms terrible. It's not great to go skirms and ooh, 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 ooh. But we're gonna cut off the trade from red as we switch into skirms. And could that be the strategy that shuts Sensar down? Sensar will struggle to clear those skirms without like champions. We're gonna have to go Hussar and then keep the Camel Archer mass alive. While we go back and clear that. This is going to get messy. Blue's going to push in. Blue senses the weakness. Red is down here and is wide open with the king. Don't forget about the king option. Heck, don't forget about the relic option. What's the relics? 3-2. Blue's got 3. Yellow has 2. If someone was paying attention, you know, Reds might be up to something here. We don't have anything left up there other than this. We needed a castle and petards. Blue's got some barracks going down on that side. I can see red coming from a mile away. This is what red can see. We need a castle and petards. We need petards somewhere over there. So we can actually sneak in. Or a sneak. Or like an onager. The eco KD is pretty crazy. Hand cannons do more damage against camel archers. Really? They're that bad, Cal Coco? This I did not know. I don't know why Blue's making so many skirms then. Is Blue open? Blue somehow isn't open, but knows that this is coming, I think. I mean, they're waiting right there. Gonna go pack that in the corner, are you? We are getting a little bit close to where red is keeping the king. Red's gotta cycle that off to one of the sides, I think. Red's the one that should like be making skirmishers, I think. Not blue. This is too late. Although this, well, no, it's closed again. We're back into that base. It's right there. This is already weak. Red's gotta hit Treason. Do we have money? We have gold for Treason? No. The king is huge. I got big kings mod, so it's easy to spot. Ooh, we're losing our camel archers, though. Blue knows about them, too. It's a bit unfortunate. This is a good one. It's feeling like Blue's slowly pushing into red. But red keeps trying with the tricky stuff here. Now we're pushing some of Blue's wood eco. Blue has decent economy set up. But it's not like at an infinite point. Well, we have a lot in the queue here. Never mind. Our best option's King Snipe. Blue's got to take this castle out. This is what Blue can see. Blue's got pretty decent line of sight on all of the map now. Ooh, there's a lot of exposed eco over here. That'll kill a bunch of the food eco, but we've got 2,700 in the bank, plus 101 halbs and 40 skirms in queue. And 12 hand cannon. In addition to all of this army that already exists. Yeah, I don't know what Red's gonna do. WOF5's raining more hate down here on the champs. Cavalier coming out, getting intercepted by the halbs. They will make some of them will make it through. Looks like we picked off some of those hoofties. Did we?
Well, we're boned.
Certainly less of them now. Blue can just make some more. Blue's got lots of gold. Blue has trade. Well, we're picking some of that off. Red's doing a half decent job of harassing. And we're getting some walls up over here. Not bad. Trade is buzzing. Full length trade buzzing for red. It's contingent on holding here, though. What if we had 100 janitors right now? Janitors kill everything on the field. Am I wrong? Janitors kill halbs-ish, and janitors kill scurbs. So we go full janitor, right? Champs should work, but there's some hand cannons, and the janitors will take out the hand cannons too. So full janitor. I can't tell if I'm serious. We really need 400 karambits. Yeah, that would do it. 400 Shotel warriors. Groundskeeper Willie. Need some more Groundskeeper Willie beams. 500 wood for 111 gold. Was it worth it? Probably not. No, it'd be really nice pair of relics. Did we have a relic victory pickup? Nope, nope. They're still just chilling there. Although there is a bunch of yellow army kind of next to it. So we've stopped most of blue's trade now, but blue does have 3 relics. Wall in a monk and convert a bunch of the cavalier. Get up to 200 pop and then go convert 38 cavalier. That could work. Do they have +4? Ooh, they got +4. They got +4, guys. What about heavy scorpion? No, that'll die. He's not wrong. Woody's head looked like it was on fire. Janitors with mops. I don't think they make a mopping mode for the janitors, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it just comes pre-installed. That was stupid. We need janitors. We need gold units we need units we don't care about. That we don't care about sacrificing to the great Hoofnice machine in the sky. Victory at home. The slowest push of all time. Snappy slowly winning, but what's a good analogy here? How dark am I allowed to go? Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the darkest I could ever go, how dark am I allowed to go with my analogy for how Snappy's win is going? 12, 666, 10, 7. You go 11. Alright, the average of that is like a 10. Like a 9.9. We'll go 9.9, just in case we didn't. But basically, it's like if you were trying to drown a puppy and the puppy's struggling, and you could definitely kill it, but you're not because your hands are both kind of tired and sore. So it's like you could definitely be doing better. That's what I mean. So you guys didn't believe me when I asked you if I could go dark, and I went with drowning the puppy. See, I shouldn't have done it. Now I regret it. I regret it forever now. Don't drown puppies, guys.
Did he at least die painlessly?
Well, we're
To
boned.
shreds, you say?
This is taking too
Well,
long.
How is his wife holding up?
Snappy.
To
Snappy's
shreds, you
gonna
say?
kill Sensar. That's in that analogy. That's the puppy elite jumping up and snatching at your jugular at the last second. The jugular being King Blue guy over here. Snappy is not snappy. Make it snappy is not a phrase that we're going to be using in this tournament. We're gonna say make it slow and painful, like when you get a bunch of goo inside of a carpet and you're trying to pretend that you're gonna be able to get the goo off of the carpet. You're using all of your goo removing products, but it won't come out. So finally, you have to accept the fact that no matter how many steam cleanings and whatever, the goo is in the carpet now. You have to. Is the carpet still usable? Can you put something on the carpet, a throw rug, or is it just dead? Let's just accept that the goo is now in the carpet. And in this case, the goo that's in the carpet is Sensar. I think. I don't know. It kind of broke down. Holy shit! It's janitors! There he is, carrying his spear-tipped mop. The janitor swap. You knew you wanted it. Is it everything you ever asked for? Look, they're elite janitors as well. Look at all of the... They're dead. Okay, there's 8 more of them. Jimmy, Steve, Brian, Greg, Jeffrey, Jones, and Johnny Mac. Was that 8? Need a Wizard Wonder Goo remover spray foam.
Holy! Look at all this damage! And we're gonna repair it using Flex Shot.
Look, guys, the problem is the janitors clean up messes, all right? If the mess hasn't happened yet, then they're not in a good situation. And right now, Blue is not in a mopping up situation. Blue is in a I'm almost a pile of goo situation. Getting smushed in the carpet. We just talked about that, remember? Carpet goo. There's some oddly shaped camel units running around Blue's base doing weird, strange things. That's interesting. Wonder why that happened. Why? Why are they camels? We need to get more than... We don't have any janitors left. They're all dead. And Red's finally in that wood-starved situation. Now, there is still some wood we could run over and take. Blue's got a push that we're prepping over here. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Hoofnies. Where is Red taking wood right now? There and there. And some over there. Next to those conspicuously placed Cavalier. Champion's kind of pushing on that side. We managed to get back up to like 4 janitors, but they're all dead again. Again, they only clean up.
And it's gone!
Imagine a scenario where we run out of res on the map. Red's King is awfully vulnerable. We haven't seen a Treason click in a while. Blue doesn't have any good sniping units, but you know what would be nice would be 6 Cav archers from Blue. Prevent the reboom and mark another one. Lucky there are markets. There's only like 2 or 3 closed-in maps on this in this tournament, and traditionally markets has actually made for some very open and snipey-like games. But players want to keep engaging with. I mean, Champion Camel Archer feels like it should beat this. But I don't know if it's pathing or just the Hoofnies are just insane. I don't even know where the king is. Where'd it go again? It's over there. Who the onagers, though? The creeping onagers. Rolling barrage here from Sensar. Super weak bombards, though. If we could get an onager shot on those Hoofnies, it'd be insane. The hoofdies on the champs. You guys see that? That was disgusting. Oh, this is looking kind of good for Sensar. The Onagur's doing surprisingly well, despite the presence of the hoofdies. Not really being microed great by Snapy at the moment. And Red's kind of made some progress and pushed back out again. Cavalier running in there, going after those hoofdies. Thank you, Mega Monkey. Thank you, Real High. Clip is working. I just keep forgetting to hit it. The Cavalier activated on Blue's villagers. Trundo's ghost doing damage here at the hour and 43-minute mark. And Yellow's back in the game. And here's a question. Imagine both players happen to send their kings right near a bunch of Yellow's Cavalier. And they both get sniped. Do you give, by Yellow's units, do you give Yellow the win, even though they're dead? You can't, right? Because they died first. It has to be whoever dies last. But wouldn't that be cool? And Trundo's back in the third. No, we're not going to do that. Look, they're not going to both send their kings to the pile of Trundo Cavalier, okay? It's not going to happen, chat. Get your hopes down. If that happens, I will give Trundo somehow a chance to get back in the tournament. I'll put him first at the front of lines of replacements. If that happens. I'll advance him directly to the finals. One of those two. Didn't it happen to one person almost? Yes, we did have that happen, where both players sent kings into another person's thing. We also had two players simultaneously snipe each other's king, and then the third person just won. That was pretty great. In this case, though, I think we're going to watch Red get absolutely annihilated for the umpteenth time by a bajillion halberdier. The skirm's really, I feel like, kind of helping out.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Is Sensar going to get this? Sensar's like kind of pushing Blue back, guys. We're like kind of seriously getting ground. We could just like win one fight. Neither player has definitively won a single fight. All the engagements are split engagements. Is there a wood line he can get to the king? Red could just like 20 petard his way in. 10 petards would probably do it. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And this, you wouldn't even need 10 petards because that's already half dead. So you could get in, but as soon as Blue sees you doing that, he's going to run the king away. So you got to have Hussar ready. As soon as you breach this outer wall, you got to send Hussar like all over the place here. And then breach here and have Hussar also ready there. That's how you would kill this king. But I mean, this is what Red can see, so we know a little bit of what's going on there because I don't even know. Is there an outpost? Oh yeah, there's an outpost right there. In this mode, getting the extra outpost upgrade, the extra line of sight upgrade, might actually pay off. Ooh, big honor shot on the skirm mass here. Snappy's population is way below Sensar's now. Strong push from Sensar. Are we just going to dive in that? Don't overextend. No, I would say go full champ. Yeah, more champs. Just spam them everywhere so they can't get the mass up. Blue will have to switch into hand cannon to stop the champ mass, and then you go hussar, and then siege ram. Berbers get siege ram, right? We need to kill all this. We need some siege. Snappy should go the other way and try and sneak. Snappy kind of had a sneak set up at one point too. We're gonna re-wall that. Oh God, there it is. I'm gonna say he had a hoofniece in there. Well, now it's dead. Now it's dead. It was kind of moving towards where the king was too, actually. Hand cannon mass is gaining in size, though. We need to close that distance with the camel archers ASAP. The hand cannons will just do a meaty job on the champions here from red. Or, yeah, get the janitors back. They got that mobility, and you don't care about losing them as bad. We have one help. That's in. We have two helps. Very adjacent to the king. But blue can see. Oh, man. The Ville's fighting the onager. Red's got a little dive happening with some cavalier in the back. We don't even need to onager chop in. We just need to get there. Red's push. Oh, we got a giant pile of trebuchets out now. And presumably we're going to clear up all these buildings with them. I think that's a good call. The Snappy trading. Snappy does have some trade that's running. Not a ton, but some. Both players trade. Red trading a lot more. Red's got like serious trade running. Red's got like team game trade amounts of trade. And I mean, why not? Looks like red may have gone and grabbed the relics. Hold on. I want to check that. Red went and got those two relics. That's really good. Suhel. Thank you for the follow. Vululu says what round? This is the round of 81. This is the opening round. I did cast one of the qualifiers. There's still one qualifier left to cast. And I'm gonna see if I can get a special guest co-caster on to help me cast. But there's a bunch of we've actually played a ton of the round of 81 games already. If you go on my YouTube, you can work your way through from the very beginning of the tournament and work your way through the brackets. There's a playlist. Who? I can't say until they're confirmed, so I don't out them. Get Mish to co-cast with you. I think I asked her. I think we are. I think she said she'd be up for coming on at some point. Yeah, I want to see if since Survivalist is out, I'm definitely going to ask Survivalist to come on and co-cast. I mean, these guys are busy. Like, Survivalist lives in Japan. I live in Canada, so you got to be like, it might be tough to have some people on. That's a nice engagement for Sensar here, who should clear a ton of the halves. Yeah, they're all dead now. We're going to push back in. Great push from Sensar. Snappy, what do you got? You got any tricks up your sleeve? I think Cav Archers would end the game right now, actually, ironically. Actually, just running in with any sort of mounted unit that had decent mobility would do it. Is red missing chemistry? They have chemistry, right? 8 plus 4 is chemistry, no? Blue didn't make enough trade, guys. Blue needs more trade. They should get up to like 30-ish. Like, how much trade does red have? Watch. Red's got 43 trade cards, for instance. I think I remember hearing that around 35 is ideal. I mean, if red comes back, this is a hell of a comeback from red. Imagine if blue had built a wonder. The game would have been over so long ago. Imagine if blue. Imagine if either player had built a wonder. Nobody really successfully pushed to a where the wonder location would have been. Don't throw the camel archer mass. Do not throw the camel archer mass. Adding our own hand cannons, I like. Pushing in with trebuchets, I like. Let's get a castle.
I didn't hear no bell.
There you go, Cupid. Yeah, red's on the way back. No treason? They don't want to use the gold, maybe. Red has enough gold to use it. Ooh, ooh, don't throw the camel archers. We need them.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's good.
I know.
That castle going down is going to be rough for blue. Blue moved the king back up to that northern base. This is what red can see. Blue struggling for wood a bit. Which doesn't make sense. There's wood everywhere. This looks like we went from watching Sensar slowly die
And it's gone.
to watching Snapy slowly die. Very, very slow back and forth. And not a back and forth and back and forth. Just back and forth. That's how this game has been. I mean, the Berber player is full trade because they have to be. They die without going a full gold unit composition here late against the Bohemians, I think. Who said that the skirms were bad? Good call. Like, they seem to really... I thought they were going to do fine, but they seem to be really sucking, actually. Have you considered doing Diplo? Diplo would make things too long and less competitive. I'm trying to make a viable competitive alternative to standard 1v1 RM. Because there's like, free-for-all is like one of the most popular modes. Like if you go on the lobby browser, there's people playing at free-for-all 24/7, and there's no free-for-all tournament that's like serious. Yeah, and the in-game diplomacy wouldn't add anything other than sending resources back and forth, and we don't need that. Uh-oh. Snapy is... Ooh, there's champions right there. The king is on the run. Where's it gonna go hide? Blue is dying, and I don't know. There's really no... We're almost under 100 pop now. 72 vills. I will be stunned if Snapy makes their way back into this one. The only hope would be a king snipe. If the TC was Garrison, the game would end. Snapy calls GG. And Sensar will move on to the round of 27. In the longest game so far in Ring of Fire. The first game to go over 2 hours. In like, I don't even know, like 30 games. Average game length is like something insane, like 40 minutes or 35 minutes or something. It's really low. This one's an exception. And I mean, this was an insane comeback from Sensar. Guys, this one was something. This was a hold and a half. This was Red's base. And blue pushed all the... Blue took all of this out. Look how far we got before red started turning it around. It's almost like blue just got tired. Hell of a play from Snapy, though. But Sensar managing to pull this one off. Where was the snipe again? Man, blue is so lucky. Or pardon me, red is so lucky that blue didn't snipe their king while this was going on. Like, if this had just gone to the right spot, the game ends. Oof. Sensar out-traded Snappy, yeah. It's too bad because I feel like Trundo just about saved that king. Like, that was really close. And then this game has a totally different dynamic. But that's this one in the books. Oh, is there any stats you guys want to look at? Hold on. Maybe the KD. Final KD. Trundo's 74 to 152. I don't know if that counts as posthumous kills. The relic gold there is factored in pretty heavily for Snappy. 8,300 extra gold. Good try, Snappy, but he gets burnt in the rank of fire.